Satnam, beautiful beings, and welcome. Well done for getting up early this morning. Give yourselves a big pat on the back. Yeah. We have a beautiful set today called Opportunity and Green Energy Set. So this is wonderful for really opening up your heart to put you in that receiver state. Very good as well for prosperity and abundance. So I'm really finding with clients, especially ones that are in the Kundalini Yoga field, there's this block to not abundance, because abundance is that connection to the universe, and where we do so many mantras, this unity consciousness, feeling that we're all one, it's much easier to feel into this, and we can attract things and opportunities and feel that joy and that bliss and Satnam, the truth of our being. But there's this sense of money is not good. Money is the root of all evil, and all these little things that are preventing prosperity and actual money coming in, and not being able to charge for the services that you're offering, not being open to receive. And I'm really feeling that blocks to prosperity and abundance are one of the best ways to work on ourselves, to show us all those little shadows where we're not in alignment with our full unlimited potential. And then people who have been more focused on the academic path and more about money and success, they're not doing so well physically because they've burnt themselves out. But they seem to be more comfortable with the prosperity side, but not being able to feel that our true nature is unconditional joy and bliss, and this feeling. So success is more about fulfillment rather than kind of chasing the money. But what's really interesting is that people can kind of like, oh, they're just about the money, but they're still feeling that echo of their true nature that is driving them to look for happiness. And when we're connected to this oneness, we have this sense of being safe and that everything's okay, and things just arrive as and when we need them, rather than chasing money to make ourselves feel safe. Because even I'm finding people with lots of money, there's still this feeling of not enough, and also that feeling of when I'm not good enough. And we can do lots of therapies and inner child work, and what's the other thing they call it? Can't remember. But trying to heal our small self, which we can do in some respects. But the root of the issue, like, we'll never be able to heal it with those therapies. We really have to recognize that those things are just temporary thoughts and emotions, and tune into our eternal being. So this set, it's a little bit more challenging than the ones that we've been doing. So if you're new, be loving and kind and gentle with yourself, and just do as much as you can. You can do a little bit, visualize that you're still doing it, take a few deep breaths, have a little rest, and then come back to it when you feel you can. And one of the arts when you first start is knowing when you need to rest, especially if you've got an injury. And so ignore me if I'm saying keep up, keep up, keep up. And when you're, because often it's not the muscles that will stop us, it's the mind and it's the emotions that we've buried. So just breathing and going into the observer mode. So bringing your hands into prayer pose now. At the heart center, we use 2 mantras to open the class with. If you don't know them, you can just listen and still receive the benefits. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Gurudev Nam Om Gurudev Nam Om Gurudev Nam Adkare Name, Jugakare Name, Satkare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name, Adkare Name, Jugakare Name, Satkare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name, Adkare Name, Jugakare Name, Satkare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath peacefully, relaxing the jaw, the neck, the shoulders along the collarbone. And exhale, relax the breath. Relax the hands down to the knees. So this is a bit of a longer Kriya today. So we're just going to do 2 warm-up exercises. And there's a meditation that's part of the Kriya. So we won't do a separate one at the end. Now, we're going to do some ragdolls. So have your legs straight, have your right foot flexed, and bring your left leg, have the sole of the foot on your inner thigh. So we're going to inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, swap legs, and exhale down. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Nice deep long breaths. Breath deep and strong. And inhale, head up. And exhale, relax the breath. And now bring your legs out to the side. Bring your feet flexed. And inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, coming down towards the left knee. Inhale, engaging the navel to lift you up. Exhale, down to the right knee. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And inhale, head up to center. Exhale, head down towards the floor in front of you. Engaging the navel, lifting yourself up. So it's inhaling up, exhaling down. And inhale, head up. Exhale, head down towards the floor. Keeping the head down, inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And engage the navel, inhaling, curving up to sitting. I'm going to begin the Kriya now. If you do the postures if you start doing it as I start explaining it, rather than me explaining it and then you waiting, we will be able to have a longer meditation and relaxation at the end. So come sitting on the heels. You can stay in easy pose if that's more comfortable, or you can sit on the edge of a chair, just making sure that your spine is aligned, and have your hands resting on here. So we're going to do spinal flexes. So lifting the diaphragm up, opening up the chest, pushing the shoulder blades back, and then exhaling, curving the spine, engaging the navel in the opposite direction. And your eyes are closed, focused up and in at your brow point. And when you come forward, you're mentally chanting Sat with your focus at your first chakra, at the base of your spine. And when you come back, you're chanting Nam silently with your attention at your third chakra. So the navel point just below the belly button. So Sat coming forwards at the base of the spine and Nam just below the belly button. Sat is truth and Nam is your vibration. Deep, long, deep breaths. And really feel that vibration of Satnam. So instead of it being a mental thing that you're thinking, really listen with your full being. So it's a full being experience. And inhale deeply to center, lift up Miliband, squeeze rectum, sex organ navel, drawing the energy up the spine. Exhale completely, relax Miliband, hold the breath out, lift up Miliband. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, lift Miliband. And exhale, relax the breath. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. And bringing your legs out in front of you, knees straight, hands by your hips. And we're going to do body drops. So you're lifting yourself off the ground and dropping yourself. Inhaling up, exhaling down. This one's wonderful for the lower triangle, but especially the first few chakras. First chakra. It's where we tend to hold all the things that we've been avoiding. So the first chakra as well, you know how well your first chakra is working with everything that's been going on in the world recently. If we fall into kind of that scarcity and not having enough, then we're really gonna, and we feel ungrounded, then that's a good sign that our first chakra needs some balancing. And relax the posture. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And now come up standing. So we're going to do crow pose. You might want some cushions or a rolled up blanket underneath your feet. So having your feet just slightly wider than hip width apart. Your hands are going to be in Venus lock. So ladies, we have the left thumb on top, gentlemen, right thumb on top, and the index fingers are extended. So then you're coming down into crow pose, and we're doing breath of fire. So if you know that, please begin now. So breath of fire is light, like sniffing, equal emphasis on the inhale and the exhale. It sounds like this. It's like panting through the nose. So if this feels too much, you can just come down halfway. Worst case scenario, you can do it on your back. So having the arms parallel to the earth, projecting out through your heart, eyes closed, focused at the third eye. Very good. Keeping that breath going. If it feels too much, you can take some long, slow, deep breaths and come back to it. Well over halfway. You're doing really well. This one is also brilliant for the first chakra. It might be intense physically, but it's really clearing out a lot of fear. So just keep the breath. Listen to Sat Nam. Last 20 seconds. And hold the posture. Inhale deeply, lift up Milliband. And exhale. Put your hands down in front of you and push yourself up to standing. And just meditate where you stand. Feeling that connection of your feet grounded through the earth. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. So the next one, we're going to be running in place, bringing alternate knees up, and you're going to be punching with your thumbs outside your fists, and alternates, we're on the diagonal. So when you punch the left hand, the right knee comes up, and you're going as fast as you can. Don't forget to breathe. So knees up, and punching, going as fast as you can. That's it. Punching through any blocks in life, getting any anger out, anything that you haven't been able to move through, feeling like you don't have a choice. You always have a choice. So last minute, keep those knees up, run as fast as you can. Last 30 seconds. And relax yourself. Meditate as you stand. Long, slow, deep breaths. Slowing yourself down. And come sitting when you're ready. Have an amazing posture next. You might find it a little bit challenging, but that's fine. Just do your best as always. So if you can reach, you're going to take your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toe and press your thumb on your big toe now. And we're coming into Kundalini Lotus with breath of fire. So breath of fire, if you have a heavy period, first over period, more than 3 months pregnant or high blood pressure, just do long, slow, deep breathing. Otherwise, you're bringing the legs out to the side with breath of fire. Off you go. So if you can straighten the knees, please do. If you need to have them bent, that's fine. And try and lift up the back so you're not slouching over. If you're struggling with balance, you can have your eyes open a little bit, looking down just in front of you. Hold the posture, inhale deeply. Hold the breath, lift Mula Band. And exhale, gently come out the posture, staying in that meditative state. Inhaling deeply, exhaling, relaxing. So we're going to do Kriya next. The full posture is, you might want a cushion for this one. So you're going to sit on your left heel, and then the sole of your right foot is going on your left leg. We're only here for 2 minutes. So if you're feeling a bit wobbly, you can have a cushion underneath your right leg. And then your hands are going to be cupped just below your navel. Thumb tips aren't touching. And then we are chanting Ong So Hum. So eyes closed. So we're chanting from the heart. Inhale to begin. Om So Hum. Om So Hum. So really listening at the heart center. Om So Hum. And on the Ong and the hung, really feel this navel cavity vibrating. Om So Hum. 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 Inhale deeply. Lift up Mula Band. Feeling that mantra vibrating through your cells. And exhale, relax the breath. Gently come out the posture. Just straighten your legs out in front of you, bounce your knees up and down. And twist your feet side to side. So coming back into easy pose, having your arms parallel to the earth, palms facing up to the sky. And so you're going to feel energy coming in through the left hand and going out through the right. So it's coming over in a beautiful arc. Eyes are closed and breath of fire. Really being aware of that energy coming in through the left, down through the arm, through the shoulder, through the heart, out through the right arm, out into the right hand, and over in that arc of energy. Green energy of the heart, opening you to blessings and miracles and abundance. Hold the posture, inhale deeply, hold the breath, lift up milliband, really being aware of that energy or visualizing that energy. And exhale, relax the hands down. Staying in a meditative state. Really noticing this sense of expansion from that posture. And so if you want to be abundant and prosperous, one of the best ways is to take action and get out your comfort zone. So if we are a container, if we're small and not taking action, moving forward, we're going to have a small container. Whereas if we start taking action, we start expanding ourselves, we start uncovering our full unlimited potential. So then we're open to receive more magic and miracles in our lives, more opportunities. So bringing your hands now into Venus lock. So ladies, left thumb on top, gentlemen, right thumb on top, and then behind the head. So we're going to inhale up, Sat. Exhale down, Nam. Engaging the navel to lift you up. Exhaling down. Inhale up, Sat. Exhale down, Nam. Keeping the elbows pushed back. And making sure you're using that navel power, the seat of your warrior self, to bring you back up. Inhaling up to center, lift up Miliband, check Satnam, that light and truth and love. Exhale, relax the hands down. And now bringing the arms straight out in front of you, parallel to the earth. And you're going to inhale, lift the right one up to 60. And then exhale, swap and bring the left one up. So it's going to become like a breath of fire. Eyes closed, focused at the brow. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. In that breath going. So just this posture is working your full being. So primarily, we've got the heart and the lung meridian and the arms, but we've also got the small intestine, large intestine. So you're working your digestive system as well. And then half the meridians are in the arm. They're also linked to the other ones in the rest of the body and your legs. So just simple things like this are full being workouts. So this is like a heart pump, clearing those knots in the heart. Also clearing out your aura. So anything where we're moving our arms a lot in our legs, it's going to strengthen that magnetic field. So the emotion and commotion from the collective field we pick up on, we're going to have a stronger sense of peace. It's holding that energy back. So we're just letting the love in. Ultimately, we become transparent and not affected by those things, not triggered by them. And inhale deeply, bring the hands to the level of the third eye, the forehead. Hold the breath, project Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. And exhale, relax the hands down. Just do some shoulder rolls if you need to, and straighten the legs out. So the next 3 postures, this little sequence is called Cosmic Connections. So you're going to keep your arms up the whole time, unless you've got any injuries. Listen to your body and respect that. But if you're feeling like, oh, I need to take my hands down, and you do, just know it would be much harder to keep them up. They become 100 times heavier and you will regret it. So the hands are going to be in Venus lock again. And we're doing breath of fire. So the Venus lock with the hands over the crown of the head. The eyes are closed, but looking up and out at the crown chakra, or the 10th gate, and breath of fire. So keeping the shoulders relaxed down. Making sure that the neck and the jaw are relaxed. Really charging yourself up here with this green energy of love and abundance and prosperity. Charging up your full being with this white light. And keeping your hands where they are. Long, slow, deep breathing. And you're going to extend the index finger. That's it. So long, slow, deep breathing. Inhaling that emptiness and radiance. Exhaling, relaxing deeper into that stillness. The arm ones that are challenging, it's always good to engage the navel slightly. So we've got that seat of our warrior, spiritual warrior self activated. Doing really well. Engage that navel. And holding the posture. Now making a TP with your fingers, so all your fingertips and thumb tips are touching over the crown of the head. Pushing the arms back so the hands are over the crown. And breath of fire. Last little bit, you can do it. Keep those arms up. Engage your navel, set your intention. Decide if you want to listen to the suffering or listen to the breath. Listen to Satnam. Listen to your spiritual warrior self. This one's brilliant for building resilience. We also hold lots of resentments in our shoulders, that expression. They've got a chip on their shoulder. We are clearing all that energy now. You are almost there. Struggling, smile. Nearly there. Last few seconds. Hold the posture. Inhale deeply. Lift up Mulaband. Project Satnam. And exhale. Relax those hands down. Feel that sense of relief relaxation. And if you want to straighten your legs out in front of you, please do. So we're going to finish with the meditation now. So we're going to use the mantra Hari, 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 Har. So when we chant Har, it's H-A-R, but on the R, the tip of the tongue connects to the roof of the mouth and we engage the navel. So it's Hari, 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 Har. Hari, 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 Har. The eyes are going to be closed, focused at the third eye. And you're chanting from the heart, really feeling this green energy of opportunity and of abundance. Now your hands are going to be, palms are open, facing forwards, elbows relaxed at the side. So inhale to begin, making sure that you chant from the heart. And don't forget, when you're chanting, you engage in the navel. Hari, 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 Har. Let me just share with you, Hari, Har. So this is a mantra of prosperity. You can bring your hands down for the moment. So the mantra Hari, 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 Har. When we set the intention that we want something, we set that intention, then there's that flow of energy, and then whatever we want comes into manifestation. When we are connected and present in the moment, you'll find that things arrive before the mind even knows that they need them. But so when we chant the mantra Har, Hare, Hari, so Har is the intention, and then so that's the seed, and then Hare is this whatever your intention is coming to you, and then so that's the tree, and then Hari is the fruit. So this is the whatever you manifest this is the fruit, this is the blossom. So just bringing that awareness for when you're chanting the mantra. So arms up, inhale, Hari, 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 Har. 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 Hari 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 Har, 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 Hari 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 Har. Keeping the mantra going, keeping that chant from the heart. Hold the posture, inhale deeply, hold the breath, push the shoulders back, feeling that mantra vibrating in all your cells. And exhale, bring the hands down to rest on the knee in Gya Mudra, index fingertip touching the thumb tip, eyes closed, meditating. So just not doing, just being. And just feeling into gratitude, all the things that you can be grateful for your breath, being here today, being grateful opens up the heart. So really doing it from a sense of feeling it in your whole body rather than just thinking it in your head. Also puts you in that receiver mode, so you're open to receiving prosperity, abundance, miracles into your life. Now feeling a shower of green energy bathing you in abundance, in blessings, in love. Loving your inhale, loving your exhale, dropping into that deep inner wisdom, the awakened boundless heart. That knows only love beyond fear. You can welcome the known and the unknown, staying in this state of love and bliss and ecstasy. Just allowing the effects of the class to really blossom in your body. Still feeling that green energy, love and abundance filling you up. Inhale deeply and exhale. You can have a short, deep relaxation now. So if you need your socks or your blanket, please do. Come lying down on your back. Palms facing up to the sky. Feet slightly apart. Just allowing yourself to completely relax and let go. Begin deepening your breath. And wiggle your fingers and toes. Make circles with your hands and your feet. And change directions. Inhale deeply, stretch your hands up above your head. Stretch. And relax the breath, bring the arms out to the side, coming into cat stretch, raising the left knee up to the chest, over to the right side of the body. And change sides. Coming onto your back, rubbing the soles of your feet together and your palms together. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock left to right, massaging your back into the earth. And forwards and backwards, coming up to sitting when you're ready. So we're just going to do 1 minute of heart breath before we close the class. So have your little finger and your ring finger touching the thumb tip, resting on your knees. So little finger and ring finger, eyes closed, focused up and in towards the brow. And we are inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling through the heart. So obviously the breath is going to come out through the nose, but inhaling through the nose. Exhaling that light through the heart. And bringing the hands to prayer pose at the heart center. We'll sing May the Long Time Sun Shine. And then 3 long satnams. So eyes closed, focused up and in towards the brow. Feeling that connection to the heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sound, nam, sound, nam, sound, nam. May we be inspired to live in love, joy, and fearlessness. May we embody the peaceful warrior who opens the hearts and minds of others, and may we elevate them with our own light and happiness. Satnam. So, if you don't have to hurry off, carry on sitting in this energy of abundance and bring it with you throughout the day. If you set up some little reminders, maybe a chime on your phone or some post-its to keep coming back to this stillness and this peace, because the more you practice it, the more it will come into the foreground of your experience rather than being something that you just occasionally dip into. But well done for showing up for yourselves. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back. Sending you lots of love and light. Keep shining. Be thinking of you. Satnam.